Hey guys, Elic119 here, playing one of my favorite supports, Leona. She has a ton of stuns and comboed with my friend here, his name's Shakar. He's going to be playing a little bit of League of Draven. Together with so much CC and, well, a lot of early game poke, you can already see us pushing our enemy out of lane pretty hard. All that I'm going to have to do is hang back for a second so I can get my E. Once I get my E, what you're going to see me doing mostly this whole game is lunging in on them to stun them, and then exhaust, see if we can pick up a quick first blood. We almost get it here, but Ez does manage to flash away since he has 2 flashes, but at least we got him out of lane pretty early. I'm going to go ahead and go Ward River. It's about that time where we can start to see some early ganks if this Nocturne's pretty good at it. I'm going to hang in this bush for a second, see if maybe Ezreal's dumb enough to get close enough for me to land my pull on him pretty early. That'll definitely secure us the kill, but I noticed Nocturne start coming down right here, but with Ez low, we decide we can turn. Okay, what's going to happen here is Nocturne's going to come in from the river, and before I can stun Leona, Draven takes her down, but takes on too much damage and flashes away. I'm going to secure the kill on Ezreal, but Nocturne continues chasing Draven, flashes to turret dive and kills Draven, but Draven manages to get him also. 3-for-1 exchange is always nice, and Draven will be back with some shiny new items. What some people might not approve of me doing, pretty much what I'm just going to do is I'm going to push as quick as I can, take advantage and get as much experience by having the lane all to myself here. Because once Leona hits 6, her ultimate, the range is significantly greater than all of her other moves and most other people's moves, so she can hide in a bush, use her ultimate on someone completely unsuspecting, and by the time the stuns wore off, you can pull yourself to them, stunning them for about half a second, and then Q on them, stunning them again. So you can get about 3 stuns in before they even have a chance to get away. They don't even know you're coming. So we're just going to go back and forth for a little bit. I guess having a little ward off. I'm warding their bush and they're warding ours, trying to get in a couple pokes. Ez isn't doing too hot, but Leona gets confident and pulls herself, trying to mimic what we've done. Draw myself back to her and stun her, and Draven picks up a kill pretty easily. Go ward the river just in case Nocturne decides to come again. Don't think it'll happen with Ez by himself, but recall, and I go and grab a pink ward and destroy their ward. Little extra gold, but it's mainly because whenever you have a ward in the river and someone else destroys it, it normally kind of puts them off edge, makes them worry that they're going to get ganked from the mid lane or something, so it helps us push a little bit more. At least Draven gets a little bit safer farm. It's more of just to counter ward them because I don't like them and I'm fed at this point. But yeah, I have level 6, so I'm going to wait to find a great time to initiate. Right about here, I catch a great opportunity and pull myself to Ezreal and stun him. Before I'm able to land my ultimate for a triple stun, he dashes away and I fall back. Ezreal gets a little too confident and re-engages, and Draven snags a kill. With wards up and watching for Nocturne, I check for MIAs and see it's safe to continue pushing tower while Ezreal's down, try and take tower and get some extra gold. I'm low health, but I know that Leona can't deal much damage, especially at lower levels, so whenever she tries to attack me right about here, I simply stun her in the tower, tank it for Draven to get a kill, and then I flash to safety. Man, I can't even begin to describe what it feels like to just turret dive someone and destroy them like that. As a support, it's never really a good thing to pick up a kill, but recalling, I guess, will make the most of it. Grab some extra health to be a little bit more intimidating. Grab another pink ward, because I know it's probably going to end up being a ward fight. But once I get back in the lane, I'm going to go ahead and be a little cautionary, because I see Nocturne start heading down right here. Before I go in pink ward, I start walking out a little bit. Notice Nocturne, so we have to be a little bit more defensive. Pretty far ahead at this point in the game. Draven, I know, can take 2 of them by himself, not 3. But just to kind of keep them on their toes, I know this is warded now, so I'm going to keep going back and forth until a team fight starts. Taking advantage of them pushing too hard with their turret down, I open up with my stun, and thanks to its long range, able to use it unseen. Draw myself to Ezreal, and his flashes away. Switch our focus to Leona, stunning her and shielding myself for what I can. I exhaust Leona, and although we kill her, fortunately it was me that got the kill, which is bad, because I'm a support, but I guess that means ward power. You gotta have those wards. Speaking of wards, I'm finally able to go ahead and go counter ward their pink and grab a little extra gold again. Lane's push, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get some free farm here. Mid's MIA, so we're going to be a little bit careful. I see Leona go by herself to try and counter ward. She thinks she's catching on, but I go to this ward. She doesn't notice Draven, able to latch on and stun her, picking up yet another kill. So, yeah, guys, whenever you're playing, if you go to counter ward, remember that you can't see around that corner, so you could die. Just be careful, or you could end up like that Leona you saw. Well, coming back with more gold, we know that River is counter warded. They do not have a ward there. So with lane push, we don't want to take any chances, but we're going to go Dragon, get a little bit of extra gold. Looks like all other lanes are doing pretty well. Mid seems to be having the hardest time, but he's holding up pretty well. But we're going to go ahead and finish Dragon here and go ahead and go back to lane. It's not pushed too much, so again, be careful. Take this little bit of break to give Draven some experience, and I'm going to go ahead and go ward their blue and a little bit more in the river just for some more security. But things are going pretty slow. I look up, notice that 3 are by their blue. Start warning my friend to back away here. But Nocturne decides, I guess, to go ahead and go mid. So, yeah. Gonna get that sneaky ult from Bush initiate here and lunge him for my barrage of stuns with Draven's assistance, of course. As a support who gets focused, I'm forced to retreat, barely surviving thanks to this flash here. Draven, although, answers the call of duty with a double kill, and as I get away, he performs well, but sadly he gets ignited and he's taken down himself. Gotten away quite a few times thanks to Flash this game, so thank you, Flash. But I recall, get some extra items, of course, get a Kindle Gem for cooldown reduction. Going back through, refreshing some of my wards here, and I catch Leona out, so we decided to have one of those famous, support fights. Luckily, I have a lot of CC, a lot of stuns, not too much damage, but just kind of one of those LOL moments. It's just kind of funny whenever supports, kill each other. But Garen doesn't realize how strong we are at this point in the game. He goes in just by himself, just easily stun him, take him out. I grab the kill, of course. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point. That shield has a couple seconds delay, and when it explodes, does a good amount of damage. So easy to steal kills. I have 5 kills as a support, so if you're using this as a how-to, do not do that. Start heading mid. We're going to go ahead and laning phase is over, but Gangplank and Kale are caught out right now. Before 8 arrives, Gangplank and Kale get a double kill but are shut down. I'm able to lunge through the darkness, latch on to Ez, and ult for a double stun under turret, grabbing 2 quick kills and leaving Garen alone to be stunned in the middle of a 3v1. Needless to say, I'm able to tank the tower and our team picks up a 20-minute ace. Grabbed a couple of kills unintentionally this game, but our carry's pretty fed at this point and all lanes are won and the enemy runs with their tails between their legs, surrender as soon as they can, with a game score of 21-8. If you enjoyed this video or you wish to see more future content, please hit that subscribe button, it helps me a lot. Remember to rate this video and leave any suggestions or questions in the comment section below. Remember, stay classy.